Hello, here I am with my updates on the week 1 and 2 of the remodel of my attic. I know this is not the best site to show the remodel, but it's better for the light, so I can explain and then I show you more of the shed dormer, how it looks. But one thing you can see here, I can lift my hands up. There is no more obstructing things here. That was in one of my first videos. The wood pieces that I had, and the roof, like I actually have like almost 9 feet or 8 feet. No, I have like no, I think not 8 or 9. I have about 7 feet of ceiling here, or 8, and then it goes down, and on at that end, where's the camera currently, I have about 6 feet, and that's where will be the bathroom. So anyway, I want to tell you that we are moving pretty fast, so everything was done here pretty much in week 1, and the week 2 we had to slow down, and we cannot close the walls and do any drywalling in here because I had to have outlets here, the electrics, and on that side too, and the most important, I have to have a plumber. And what I found out, that the people that I hire actually don't have a licensed plumber, which is a major issue right now. And my permit's still pending, my plumbing and electrical, but we still need a plumber because once it's done, then I can just go and do it, you know. But so my advice to you, if you ever go doing any construction and you're new to it, and you negotiate the price with your workers, and you're going transparent, you're not hiding anything from anyone, because you want to resell your house, you don't want to remodel it later or put everything down, and you don't want to pay a fine, which is, so 1, 2, 3, you better talk to them right away and say you have a permit and you will get a plumbing and electrical permits. So the plumber and the electrician have to be licensed. Okay, I'm sorry for my chickens, they're driving me mad already. Like, it's just like my roosters are out of control. I hope I can get rid of them eventually somehow, but they are pretty. It means like I don't want them to go to anyone's soup, but they're really getting on my nerves. Okay, so once again, recap. 1, always ask if your remodel people, your contractors will have a licensed plumber and licensed electrician, because 2, you don't want to put everything down when it's not licensed. 3, you don't want to pay a fine, and I'm sure there's other numerous reasons why you should do it all proper way. But I'll show you the other side again now, but at least again you can see that I have a lot more space here. I can twist around and I flip my hands in the air. As before, I have to bend here all the time. And one of my first video, I was bending. But yeah, it's plenty of room. And I'm glad the weather is good, so I hope we do close a lot of the walls here, and before like cold weather will comes. What I want to say is that the absence of plumber is a serious threat for this renovation to slow down for a week or 2. And I really hope it's not going to be more than a week, because I really don't want to lose more time. Now we're in 2 weeks, and then like if we wait for another 2 weeks, it's already a whole month. Means like, you know, it's going to be for 2 months instead of like months or months and a half that I hope to be. While we're looking for a plumber and electrician, I already have actually. So but while we're waiting for permits for plumbing and electrical and looking for a plumber, we're gonna do a deck. So next week I will be showing probably a lot of work around deck, but today again I will show you more of shed dormer, how it looks now. And also at the end of this video I will show you how it was in the early beginning, when it was just the roof off and no roof or nothing, no walls. So it was pretty cool. I actually liked it. I was even thinking that I should sleep here for a night and see the starry sky, but I didn't eventually, and then they closed it very fast, so I didn't have a chance. But I hope it's not my last renovation, and I always like this type of project, so I'll get into that, and one day sleep on the roof on one of my unfinished places. And by the way, I'm not really sleeping there. It's just a bed that I used to have, but it's a perfect spot, like or perfect situation for a house hacking. And I already done the house hacking before. I'm sure you heard the term from the bigger pockets. If not, you can check bigger pockets. I'm not working for them, not advertising. I just looked at what they do in the past, and I realized that I was already doing house hacking before when I just got my house and was living in it and renovating, but I didn't know there's a special term. So if you never heard the term house hacking, now you know it. It's when you buy in a house, you live in there, and you're renovating in the same time, because it actually saves you a lot of cost instead of paying a rent somewhere and renovating your house, which is usually a very costly endeavor. So, well, if you're okay living off the grid, right? Off the grid or on a grid, I don't know. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. Off the grid. So if you want to go off the grid, then it's the house hacking this is what it is. Here I am trying to take a video before it's too dark and to show you anything here, because I won't be able to do it tomorrow, and tomorrow will be closed. We can see a moon in the sky now. It's right there. So here you can see it's already pretty dark. I'm trying to get I think my camera doesn't want to get a good resolution or vision because of the darkness, but I think I got it. So you can see this is what's the roof there. This is my bed. And that's how it's open right now. Here's the exit down, but that's how it looks all open. This is where the shed dorm are going to go in, and eventually we turn it into a bathroom here. So it definitely opened up a lot of space. Definitely I'm getting like I don't know, like 50 extra square feet because of all this open. It's pretty high out there, probably like, I don't know, 20 feet, so easy to break your neck. So I don't want to come in the dark to the corner. I'm also afraid of heights, to be honest. I couldn't see much the work going on today because I was away, but I had people working on it. Obviously it wasn't done by myself. I would not be able to do this type of work. It's just overwhelming would be for me, but I love it. It's great. So once again, this is a space. Basically, it's going to be a very cute, like apartment or studio. There's a bathtub here, toilet there, and a shower here. So if I want to take a bath, I just take a bath, and I want to shower, I do a shower. And again, if you have any suggestions or recommendations or like questions, please feel free to write and ask, and just be nice. Nothing too mean. And again, if you're and in case you're starting remodel, I hope this can help you a little bit, or at least you have an idea what you're gonna be dealing with too. And if you have done any remodel, again, like I'm open to recommendations. And if you started in remodel, I wish you lots of patience and luck. And it's not an easy thing, but I personally feel very accomplished once it's all over. And even though I don't hammer here or do much, I still have to manage the people, get the team, push them to work, figure out like these issues, small issues that come up, and they will always be there, right? So I think once it's all finished, I will be feeling very accomplished. I think it's a gratifying feeling, and I also will have more space for myself, and I will have my personal space actually. So have a good one, and thank you.